Hello? Ah. Hello, chat. How are we doing today? We're just like... What is up, gang? What's up? Hello. Yay. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Back at it again. Making more art. Assume y'all all can hear me fine. I'm tired, but we got this. So, doing good? Yay. We're all doing good. I'm good. I was trying to be productive and clean my room. Good, yay. Glad you're doing good. Yeah, I was trying to be productive and try to clean my room and stuff. So, that's what I was doing before stream. Huh. But yeah, we're back at it again making more art. This time we are doing food art because I like drawing food. And I joined a collab that's around food, so here we are. We're making some art. We got 3 things today. This is the first one, so let's see pizza skulls, as y'all can see from the references. Second thing is a juice box. Spooky juice. And then the last thing is some cheesecake. But like spooky. So I'm imagining it's like some kind of like pumpkin spice or like cinnamon, you know, something like that. Something like that. You know, you get what I'm getting at. So yeah, we're gonna start with this. We're gonna see if I can get these all done. I don't know. There's stickers and the more simple designs that like my JoJo keychains. Or like my JoJo's designs. I want cheesecake, me too. I also want cheesecake. Cheesecake is life. Cheesecake is bae. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get started because I wanted to work on this since the deadline I think is the 8th of August. So yeah, those little cheesecake bites from Sam's Club are great. Oh yeah, those are good. Almost all cheesecake is good, in my opinion. I've had all cheesecake, but you know, in general, cheesecake's pretty good. I haven't had cheesecake in a hot second though. One day. One day I'll have a little cash and I can buy me a little one for myself. A slice. But yeah, we're gonna be drawing some... No real, yeah. Cheesecake is good. I'm making a sticker for all you cheesecake lovers. But yeah, so we are working on... Gotta use what I learned from my painting class. It's like all these references so I can know how to render out. I'm trying to think what I should line out now and what I should save for like the more rendering if we're trying to go for like a semi-realistic. My idea is I'm doing this line art, but then I'm gonna color it to match like the color of the skulls. But yeah, we're trying something new here, gang. We're trying. I've done stuff like I actually did draw like pizza skulls and like a bunch of foods like in a somewhat semi-realistic style before. And this is just kind of like me doing that again. Is that too, maybe too, a little too broken up? Yeah. So yeah, we're trying to go somewhere to chill. Hopefully I can get these done before stream, or at least most of them. Maybe the first two. I don't know. I don't remember how long it took me the last time I drew like this, so I can't really say. Part of me wants to say it didn't take me all that long. Stickers sometimes don't take me that long. I guess depending on the design. So we draw. And I like to try to render food. Food's really fun to draw, so that's kind of why we wanted to do the collab. Cause I was like, I like food. I need more art, and this is a good chance to like get to practice drawing some food and get more, at least more original art in my shop, because a lot of it's fan art right now. That's something I'm kind of trying to work on. Is like a balance of original art and fan art, because I know fan art's really good because like a lot of people like the stuff. There's already a fan base there, but you know, gotta have the original art in there too. So yeah. We're gonna be figuring things out, because again, it's been a while since I've rendered food. But we're gonna figure it out. Got all of these references to look at. Maybe two. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll finish at least two of them. Anyway, let's fix that. I messed that up. Oh. What? Why you say, oh, what happened? I keep messing up where... okay, I remember now. Alrighty. That should be good there. Maybe I should at least do the eyes and the nose, like line art those. And then I think maybe for the teeth and stuff, I will... What's it? Use airbrush? I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Oh my god, if I could just draw a circle. Alright. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. I'm just thinking, if I'm gonna have, like, what's it? Painting on top of this, would I have the sketch layer over so I can see the bits where I don't line them out? We'll see. Probably just because if I don't, it just looks like this. Alrighty. We got a base going, so let's just start filling in the colors, and I also get the color of the what you call it. Okay, so I know with this start with I am on the wrong layer. Start with like a base color, and then I can add in the other colors. It should be more yellow, maybe? This is the quickest we've gone when it comes to line art. Yeah, I need 2 yellows. Let's make that a little oranger. What do we think, chat? This might be good. It's like, I don't know. Maybe. This is what painting class looks like, by the way. To a point. We're just sitting there and be like, these colors go together. I don't know. I'm trying to look at like my references. Cause it looks very human skin tone, but then again it's like it's bread. So and we're gonna add like colors to it. Okay. Maybe that's fine. Maybe oh, I could add lighter colors to it. Well, we'll go with this for now. Or maybe no, just I think this could work. I just need to add on to it. Alright, let's just keep going. So now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this one on a different layer just so I could if I need to like fix it, I won't mess up my base layer. If I need to go back and fix the base layer, I can. You know, we'll just figure them out. Try looking at my references and just. I mean, you don't have to be. Again, we're not really going for like super realistic. If anything, it's more so like a realistic rendering style, or like somewhat. No, we're just vibing. Okay, and then we'll do this one. We'll add in the teeth and stuff. I kind of just wanted to... I guess we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's not gonna be that difficult. I just don't usually do this. That's the only issue. I don't normally do art like this usually. We could definitely also add more brown to just like crisp it up. Hi. So how are we doing, chat? How are y'all all doing? I'm trying to think of like color theory. I don't know. And then definitely some down here. Like the edges, like the darker bits on the edges. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. I know I asked y'all that already. I don't know. I just don't know what to talk about. Oh, I got an idea now. We're doing foods. What's your favorite food? What do I like to eat? My favorite, one of my favorite foods would be spaghetti. I like me some spaghetti. I'm just gonna add a bit more brown. Or the other color. There we go. That's something. Probably should add some of the lighter colors too. Like maybe... Those look somewhat yellow, yellowish white. Birria tacos. Oh yeah, birria tacos is really good. I love that one. I have too many favorite foods. It's always hard for me to pick. I guess spaghetti's one of mine. Peanut butter sandwich, yeah, those are good. Those are good ones to go back to. Yeah, spaghetti. I like burgers. I like fries. Bananas are cool. What else? What else do I like? God damn it. Oh, cheesecake. We didn't mention that one. Cucumber. Oh, yeah. I don't think I had a cucumber, like, straight up. Not in a while, at least. Banana pudding. Oh, yeah. Those are... Oh, yeah, I love banana pudding. My family are fiends for banana pudding. I swear to God. Sounds good. Yeah, banana pudding's really good. But yeah, my family's like are fiends for banana pudding. Like we make that shit and it's not lasting. Especially my grandpa. He loves to get banana pudding. We'll make it not for him, but he'll still be the one to finish it. I did the wrong thing. I was trying to do a race. Yeah, I got R. Shit don't last. Don't even get a chance, man. Okay, I think This yellow is not a bad color, I don't think. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go with a lighter color and then see what that looks like. Just to like, and then I think we're gonna use like the smudge tool. Just to like get some of the edges, because the edges looking a little weird on some of them. Like around the eyes, like it's too clean, I guess, for what we're going for. Okay. Alright, that might be good. I do still need to do like the teeth and stuff, but we'll get there. I guess let me pick the color for the eyes real fast. So it's gonna be like maybe a teeny bit of red. Yeah, we're gonna get more deeper brown. It might be too. No, it might be too red. Maybe we'll go lighter and go back in with a darker red brown. Because I kind of have been like the orange to yellow. Yeah. Okay, let's line that up a bit, and then we'll just go back in with a darker color. Yeah, something like this will probably work a bit better. But yeah. Alrighty. I think that could maybe be good. Maybe a little lighter. Just a tad. Again, we'll go back with darker colors to like, you know, the shadows and stuff. Yeah, I think this is good. So let's that one in. And we'll go in with a darker. Where it would usually on the top, right? Yeah. I am on the wrong tool. I was like, man, why is it not working? Oh. A little darker. I wonder if that darker red would be helpful now. Go a little bit into the eye. Have any of y'all had pizza skulls? I haven't had them. I want to try them. Like, I know they're basically almost like pizza rolls. Let me get rid of some of that. Get a little bit in the corner there. We're learning how to render, gang. In my dreams, yeah. Have pizza skulls in your dreams. We wish. They're not that hard to make. Where can you find them? I know some pizza places make them. Like, maybe some local places, like, during Halloween will make them. Sometimes. Besides that, they're not really, like, not every place has them. I know some pizza places do, and I feel like those are more local places sometimes. It depends. They're not that hard to make, though. I know that some people will just, because kind of what it is that you just get, like, a baking sheet that's, like, has, like, skull molds. And then you put in, like, the dough, you put in your fillings, like, toppings, like cheese, pizza sauce, pepperoni, whatever you want to add. And then you bake them for however long, and then bam, bam, you're done. Yeah, so, yeah, depends. When it comes to buying it from somewhere, it depends, but you can make them. Like, some of these references I put up for people making them, so. Yeah. Okay, should we put a lighter color? Maybe just a tad lighter? Maybe something closer to what? Ah, it's naked! I am on the wrong layer again. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I haven't set the wrong setting. Good to know. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like if I were to get my hands on some pizza skulls, I would have to make them. Which I'm not like, against. I just don't have the stuff to make it right now. Maybe that's something I could do when like Halloween hits. Because probably also Halloween time probably when they actually sell like the molds, since like, you know, it's spooky, guys. It's time for Halloween. These are kind of looking good. I'm actually like enjoying the way these are turning out. And now you become a woman. I put this on the wrong layer. Fuck. Probably should like name my layers like, you know, other artists do, but nah. It's fine. But yeah. If y'all couldn't tell, I like Halloween. Eric could make it as Halloween. They leave next time make it Halloween themed or just like spooky. I just like spooky stuff in general. And like a lot of my shop, when it's not like my JoJo stuff, it is like spooky stuff. So I've been trying to like build on that essentially. Okay, so we got what we could for now. Let me get like this bread. Let's get this bread. Chat, let's get this bread. Real life buy out Halloween sections, yeah. I know, dude, like, once I get my own place, like, it's gonna be fucking decked out. All the shit. All the Halloween stuff. I already knew it was gonna do that. No, don't do that. I thought we were having a nice date. Okay, some bread bits at the inside. Color that real fast. That's not it. No, that's in my head. There's a stupid meme going around, or it's like a Linkin Park song, and I'm assuming it's like a misheard lyric. And I kept singing, and now the song's in my head. Now you become a polar bear, you'll always be my dear. You become a polar bear, you'll always be my dear. And that shit's in my head, and I hate it. I mean, it's funny, so I'm not like that upset about it, but I'm like, damn it, it's all I can think about now. Okay, so now, oh shit. We're gonna come in with the. We're gonna try like this first to just see like how we're looking. Ooh, shit. Hold on. We're gonna put the sketch layer on top so that I can see where I need to put these shading. And now you become a polar bear, you'll always be my dear, you become a polar bear. Oh, I put on the wrong layer. God damn it. I was like, man, why is it so light? Oh. It's because I fucking had it on the wrong layer, that's why. Alrighty, let's... Okay, we'll figure it out. Unless, I don't know. Let's just do like a brief. Like, this is just a test, basically. And then we will just see what it, like where it's going, and then if we don't like it, I'll just do like the line art and just like do the rendering a bit of it after. I think I'll just do the line art. And then just do what I was gonna do with the other line art and color it. So that it blends in a bit better. I don't know, I just didn't like the way it looked. Oh, wrong color. I mean, I might be want to make the color be, but just for now, we are just gonna do it this way. We're getting it figured out, gang. We're getting it figured out. Or should I do? I probably should make those face the other way. Figuring this out. Figure this out. She. Should I? Do I need to put it on both sides? Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Oh, I guess something I could tell you about because y'all were there when I made it. So that one beach art contest that I joined, where it was like the different they were like a group of streamers, and I was like drawing them in a beach thing for like a contest. Yeah. So the results came back for that. They had like a stream on Twitch where they like looked over everybody's entries and like, you know, picked the ones they wanted to win. Well, I did not win. But they did see my art, like they saw it and they really liked it. And I think the people who did win were really good. Like, I loved their entries. I loved everybody's entries. Everybody's entries was cute. They were all cool. So it's all good. But you know, it was really fun to join, and I really like to hear them like mine. Like they're like, oh, this looks so cute. It's all like an anime. I love the solar flares. Oh, you added this thing. It's like my character has something like it. Like, oh, that's so cool. That wasn't even intentional. So yeah, so didn't win, but I still like joining, and the people I made the art for liked it, so that's good enough for me. Did I fucking put it? Oh, I moved the wrong layer down. I was gonna cry. I thought I had messed it up. I thought I wrote this on the wrong layer. Okay, we're good. Anyway, so yeah, so if you wanted a little update on that art contest, that's what happened. So they liked it. I didn't win it, but they liked it. And I'm supposed to get like a little like vanity icon. Everyone who joined got like supposed to get a little vanity icon in like the Discord group that it's a part of. So you know, that's cool. So yeah, have fun. I had fun doing it. I'm proud of myself for the artwork I made, and I'm glad they liked it. Cause that's honestly what I really wanted, was for them to just like it. And they did, so yippee. Okay, pepperonis are darker. I think I got the right color. It's supposed to be like a pepperoni. And then just some sauce. Oh, that'll be a little too pink. I missed that stream because I fell asleep. Oh, it's okay. No, there's nothing wrong with that. The VOD's always there if you ever want to look at it. But obviously nothing wrong. You get sleep. Your health is more important than my silly art stream. But yeah, I'll post like the art probably tomorrow. Since like, you know, the content's over, so I can post it now. I don't know if I was forbidden from posting it before, but I did hold out just because like, just wanted to make sure kind of thing, you know. No, you'll be good. That song's in my head. I'm gonna cry. Cut out this layer. We don't need it right now. Right now, we don't need that layer. I'm on the wrong one again. Okay. So we need some whites and we need some orange. I'm gonna go a bit of orange. It's probably a little orange from the sauce. And now you I think just a teeny bit of red. It's like the sauce. Like I'll go for like a reddish orange, but just real quick, add back some yellow. Whatever, and then the yellow, a little lighter, like goes to white almost, and go back and add a few highlights right where the cheese is being pulled. I'm on the wrong layer! I keep forgetting to move 2% smaller. And now do. We're gonna figure it out. You know, I might do that red, but then put it more closer to where the sauce is. Like half that be, sort of. There you go. That's something. And then we'll do a little bit for the sauce and the pepperoni that's there. Just to, you know, give it a little more depth so it's not so flat. Working on it. And then just a bit, maybe some orange. Like, for it to be the little highlight colors. Not that orange. Up. And now we will do a bit of pepperoni just to keep forgetting. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we're figuring it out, gang. Okay, and now I want to do the line art. I want to color the line art so that it hopefully blends a bit better. So like I'll like color pick this and then move these references out the way. Okay, we're good it out. We're gonna see how it looks. If we don't like it, we can always just scrap it. Maybe just glue. I should have did some of these on different layers, but it'll be fine. I got a plan. There we go. Problem solved. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I just don't know what to say. I'm not very energetic this stream, am I? What's something I could talk about so we're not just sitting in silence? I mean, I guess I do have like music on, but still. Y'all watch any new shows? Or just like something new? Nah, it's okay, thanks. Yeah, I just don't know what to talk about right now, so I'm kind of just like, ah. Yeah, I haven't watched, like, to me, like, new shows. I did rewatch, like, a show, like, an older show that I watched. Like, I watched before. I did, it was traumatizing. Oh, I know, you were telling me about it. I know about your situation. Oh, I did the wrong color. Yeah, I watched, I finally did, watch, Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. And, like, Destroying a World That Doesn't Exist. And, shit. I had to, like, sit down for a bit after I had watched that, dude. Oh, what... Okay, so what our chatter's talking about is they watched Alien Stage. And that's what they're talking about. What I'm talking about is Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist, and it's like it's a Minecraft ARG like thing. And it was really good. It goes into like Lovecraft. Like Lovecraftian stuff, which, you know, I like that to a point. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. That one was a good one. I liked that one. I also watched, what's it called? Very? I watched that recently, too, which kind of convinced me to watch Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. Because I saw, like, mods of it, and I was like, what is this? And I saw, like, the original video thinking it was, like, a mod. Like, it's just a mod playthrough, but then, like, it's, like, a whole series. I'm like, oh. But it was pretty good, so. Like, I caught on pretty quickly that it was a series. Like, once I saw it, I was like, oh, it's a series. It's not, like, a mod gameplay. Because sometimes people, when they do mods, they'll put, like, movie, and that's what it said when I found the original Verity, so that's what I thought at first. But then when I started watching, it's like, oh, this is just, like, a short film kind of thing. So I watched it. It was really good. Honestly, I'm convinced to do merch for both Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist and Verity. I know some people have already started. I know for Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist already has a lot of merch. And Verity's catching on. Because Verity's very recent, though. So, Verity's very recent. But yeah. And then probably along with those Search for a World and Verity, I would end up doing just Minecraft stuff in general. Because that's something I want to do is make stuff for Minecraft. Because I like me some Minecraft. And I've been wanting to do Minecraft stuff for it. Or art for Minecraft. Like, I've been having this idea for, like, a print. Minecraft. Well, I got two. I guess there's this older one I came up when I was like a kid. That could probably be really cool. Where it's just like, oh, the 3 worlds and then like the Inner Dragon and Steve and Alex and right. But the other one I had an idea for was more of a, I guess a mix of like Minecraft, but then also like Minecraft story mode. So I wanted to do art of like the Wither Storm, and have it be like Steve and Alex fighting the Wither Storm, and like that's the art. And then I might also maybe possibly include the other like skins, like the other like default skins that are in Minecraft now, and like have it be like all of them are fighting the Wither Storm. And just have it be like a cool little thing, you know? But I don't know yet. I don't want to do it. I just don't know when I'm getting around to it. Because at least even with both type art prints, they'll take a while. Because it's gonna be a lot of shit, a lot of detail. So gonna be a little harder, but I'm willing. Because something I've been like with prints is like, I don't mind when prints are like really detailed. Simple ones are cute for sure. I am seeing like simple prints, or like, and I even saw my own where it's like the prints are kind of simple, like not intricate art, but I also really do love prints and posters or whatever where it's like super detailed and it's like a lot of stuff in it, because it gives something to look at, you know? So I kind of want to do a mix of both kinds of prints in my little shop. Now you become up on the bed, always be my dear. Hold on, we're fixing some stuff. Probably gonna have to. But yeah, some Minecraft stuff. Maybe some cutesy ones with like some mobs or whatever. Ooh, I didn't even notice this got changed. Good thing I noticed it. Don't even know where that happened. Cheers. Well, we're almost done with this. I just need to fix some of this line art and then maybe see if I want to add some kind of shading. I don't know. I kind of already have it, to be fair. It's just not the typical way I shade. With the juice box, that one's probably going to be more like my usual style. I'm not really sure if I want to do any sort of like fancy rendering with that one. That one's supposed to be more of a cutesy one. Yeah, I'll be streaming next week. But I'll be streaming Wednesday instead of Saturday because I am leaving again to visit family. Because my college for me is about to start again. And So like, I wanted to visit them one last time because when I go visit them, my job will be over with. And to go find another one. And so, yeah, I'm gonna be with them for a few weeks until school starts again, and then back to the grind. Hopefully, I can get a job before then, or like, you know, not too soon after school starts, but we'll see. Actually, dude, like this liner looks fine. Like I was thinking about like changing the colors a bit on some of it, but actually it looks cute. I think I might just erase some of it since like it just looks a little messy to me. Ah, shit! Don't tell me. Never mind. Maybe it'll be fine. Because it's leaving these weird colors and it's gonna look weird if I try to fix it. So fuck it, never mind. Okay, I think last thing I'm gonna do is some of this like kind of like this airbrush shading but on the teeth. Just so it doesn't stand out too much from everything else. Oh, I have the wrong color. Damn it. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I got plans to watch other shows eventually. I don't know. It's like so many stuff I want to watch, but then I just don't. I forget. Okay, we're doing good. It's taking a bit, but you know. I don't know, it's only 7, so it's been like, what, an hour maybe? I think once I finish this, I will take a short break. Before we start the next one. And who knows, maybe we'll finish all 3, or at least we'll finish the first 2. Guess depending on how I feel. We'll find out, right? We're almost there. Decided to go for just a straight up, like kind of more of a straight up orange, just to see if that gets more of the depth I'm looking for. I'm trying to like, because I know like color theory exists, but I don't know what would be like best color to use, if that makes sense. I'm just like, I know I want more of a deeper shade, so I was like, oh, just go with orange. What are we looking like? Does this kind of give me like in like older cartoons when they try to go like photorealistic? It's kind of what it reminds me of. Alright, we'll do the next one. I need to go back and fix that one. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Reminds me of when SpongeBob randomly gets realistic. That's what I was saying. So it makes me think of, you know, it's a vibe. I'm okay with that. I saw hyper realistic. Yeah. This looks like. So this reminds me of. Okay, that's that. And I'll go back in with the orange. I'll fix that. And now you may come up on my bed, you'll always be my dear. You know how like in creepypastas where like there's like the trope in creepypastas where it's like hyper realistic eyes? Or like anything is like something like not supposed to be realistic and then oh shit it is and it's like supposed to be like a big deal. Much spook. I always found that really funny. Like it always sounds stupid. And then people used to be like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then someone was like, oh, probably how like, because it was started with like that one creepypasta, like the red mist or like Squidward's self-deletion. I don't know if you two would let me say what it's actually called. And like it's kind of started there, like the trend, like there and like Sonic.exe kind of started that like whole trend of like hyper realistic eyes or whatever, hyper realistic whatever. And I saw people being like, what they're trying to get at is like when in SpongeBob when they would like just get realistic for no reason, usually for like a joke, right, like a punchline. And then it was like, oh shit, and like that's like, oh yeah, that makes more sense why what they're being. But then it's kind of goofy too, with like, but it does get goofy, that whole trope. Like I know people like dog on it a lot with like Sonic.exe, but I feel like that's partially because of like all the stupid descriptions in Sonic.exe. And so like that's like that whole thing. I'm deleting these. God damn it. Oh, my bad. There we go. I think these be our pizza skulls. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, really. Just kidding. Okay, it's break time now. Because my back hurts and yeah. It's break. We'll start the next one. But for now, you get to, you know, look at our finished result. We finished first time we finished something on stream, guys. Oh my god, just kidding. I know we did. I think we finished. Did we finish Jorna? I think we finished Jorna. We finished Josuke when I drew them too. But yeah, so here's our pizza skulls, everybody. That's sticker 1. Yeah, you ate. Haha, yes I did. I'm cooking up a storm. Hate this up. Yeah. Yeah, dude, like this movie looks a lot better, I think, than my last one. I don't know. My last one wasn't bad, to be honest. The last time I did like a pizza skull wasn't that bad, honestly. But this was definitely like an improvement. No, maybe painting class did help a little. Like I couldn't remember shit about color theory, but I remember like the ideas of how you're supposed to like paint nice things. Yeah. Art lesson while I take break. Something I learned, which I kind of did use here, was something that my art teacher taught me, my painting teacher taught me, was like go from darkest to lightest. So, you know, the idea is like you build up. Or wait, no, it's lightest to dark. I'm stupid. Actually, I did it wrong. Something my teacher told me was light to dark, which I did not do. But typically, we were doing portraits, and they were saying like, hey, when you do portraits, you go from like, or like just like most paintings, an idea is sort of like go from lightest to darkest, because you know it's like, oh, if it's lighter and it's like too light, you know, you can, I think it's like this, like if it's lighter you can keep adding, but if you go straight in with the darks it's harder to get rid of, because like you already went super dark and it's gonna be like super hard to like lightening it up. But like you can, like I say, it's easier to darken up something that's already really light than, you know, try to light up something that's really dark already. So that's how you're supposed to do it. I realized I did not do that. My personal thing is I like to go from dark to light. I'm pretty sure it's way different with like, okay, so like I think digital I get more excuse to do that, right? Because like if I fuck up on digital, I could just like undo, but with traditional you really can't. Like it's not as easy to go back from a mistake. Digital it's a little easier to do so. So I guess that, I don't know, I have a habit, I honestly I did that when I did my painting, was go from, I started with like darker to lighter, but then they were like, no, you need to do the other way. I'm like, oh shit. So then I tried, and like it definitely helped a bit, especially with like portrait stuff. Personally, I usually do it, it's like, you know, get your base and then you add on to it, usually like your lighters and then your darker. I think I kept doing it the other way, which like it isn't the worst thing if you do it that way. Like I guess in certain cases it would be a good idea to go from light to dark, since like, especially with traditional, I feel like, since like, you know, it's harder to go back. With digital I think you can like ignore that rule to a point, because I'm like, oh, digital you can just undo or whatever. I don't know, I'm not a professional, but that's what I guess I'm just telling y'all something I learned. Light to dark, I did not do that. I realized this whole time I was going from dark to light, but you know, I remember the lesson, I just didn't listen to it. Yeah, I heard like there was like a rumor, not a rumor, there was like a thing where a guy got really mad at a teacher for telling him that, which was like, I thought was stupid. It's like, if you don't want to do it, then just don't. Like, they're not forcing you, they're just trying to teach you. That's their whole fucking job. Because the light to dark thing is an actual like tip, actual lesson. It does help with like certain things. Do you have to do it? No, you don't. But it's something, it's a good thing to keep in mind. And maybe you can practice it more, I don't know. In certain cases, I'm sure it helps. like again, if you're doing like a lot of traditional, like paints and even charcoal, because charcoal's a fucking pain in the ass. Because I had to use charcoal for my drawing class, and it was hell. Like, charcoal looks really nice, but I didn't like how messy it was, and it gets fucking everywhere. But it looks cool. So I'll give it that. It's kind of oil paint. Oil paint can also like get on my nerves, but like it is a really nice medium. Definitely prefer oil paint over charcoal. One downside with oil paints, again, it is kind of messy to a point, and like the cleaning process is really hard. Oh, it's not that hard, but it's a lot of steps, and you gotta be really careful because oil paint is a lot harder to get out of like clothes and stuff than like acrylic. It's like oil's oil based, so it's like a whole fucking process where you have to like dip it in. You gotta like put it in like Gamsol to like thin it out, or you put in like oil paint, or like now linseed oil maybe to like clean it out. But you get Gamsol to like, because it lifts up the paint, and then you know oil does it too, but get Gamsol to like dissolve it. Like I think it dissolves like the pigment or so, something like that, or like dissolves the oil. I can't remember it dissolves something. And then like you do that, and then you like, you know, you wash it out. You can wash it out with water. Yeah, I think it dissolves the oil because then water gets out the pigment or something. And then you can like put it in like this like brush soap. At least that's what we did. We had like this like brush soap that's supposed to like restore the brushes a bit, so they're not totally fucked up by the end of the semester. And then you can like, if you wanted to like reshape them, if they got like misshapen, you could put in oil, like dip them in linseed oil, and like reshape them, because like it's fine. And then yeah, and then you like, you can like, you gotta put like the paint, like the paper towels or whatever you use for them in like a different container, like a fireproof, because it's flammable. Same thing with like you like leftover Gamsol. You're supposed to be there's like a special like liquid waste container because that's also flammable. Like Gamsol, like the Gamsol that you use for it is flammable. And so yeah, and then with acrylic, you just gotta put that bitch in water, and it's a-okay. But with oil, you gotta like go through like 5 different steps in order to like clean your brushes. But with acrylic, you just gotta like shove that bitch in water. Oil also takes like a bitch to dry, like it's so long. That's why you use liquid or like something like it, because it speeds it up. Because if you didn't, it would take like weeks to dry, especially if you're going like really heavy. And if you're dry brushing, it's not as bad, but if you're like, you know, putting in all of the shit, yeah, you're gonna be having a bad time. Surprisingly, when I did a lot of my oil paint, because when I first did oil paint, like when I was still at community college, it would take for my paintings to dry, but when I did it last semester in my 4-year university, it didn't take as long. Like I think my final painting took a bit to dry. Like it took a few days, but it's all cool. That's kind of because like I think I painted like the final bit of it like 2 days ago, and it was still like needed to dry by critique, but it was just the edges, so it was fine. Yeah, I'm artist, guys. I go to art school. I promise. I'm still trying to understand if art school's helping, but with like me improving, I think it is to a point. I do try my best to like take some of the stuff I learned from art school and like apply it. Oh no, I've taken like a lot of like drawing. I've taken a drawing class. I've taken 2 painting classes. I took a printmaking class. I took a photography class. And I think that's it. Because I think... And design. I took a design class. That's the other one. Other class I had was just like your like general studies. And then like I took 2 art history classes last semester. It is stressed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for... You think art school's helping? I feel like for me, I mean, like, I do try, because, like, photography, like, I kind of like photography. Like, I didn't like getting the supplies for it, because the camera's, like, fucking expensive. But going was fine. I think it was a little annoying sometimes, but it's like, I want to go, like, really wild with, like, the settings, but she wanted us to go, like, down to earth, which makes sense, to be fair, because, like, that's what the class was for, was, like, just, like, photography 1, so you're just trying to make, like, nice photos that are, like, more in the realm of possibility and not just going wild with Photoshop. Or just, like, funky shit. Like, I gotta be a little more, you know, realistic, I guess. And so, what is it? But yeah, one thing it kind of taught me was, like, was like printing, because we didn't get to print our photos out, but she had mentioned it a couple of times in critique with like other people, where I was like, this is kind of really dark. I think she said to me a few times here and there, but some of it was like, oh, this is really dark, and if you print it, like, yeah, we can see it on the screen, but then we won't be able to see when it's printed. And that helped a bit when it came to my stuff. I was like, oh, okay, I'll make sure this thing's not too dark, because printing might make it like really fucking dark. And then, because like I recently made this like ghost sticker, and I had to like lighten the colors up because I realized it would be too dark, and there's a good chance a lot of details would have got lost if I had kept it as dark as it was. But yeah, that, and also like colors and composition was like a big thing in that class too. So that you know, that's something. And I learned Photoshop, so I guess there's that too. Yeah, so like there's like little things I learned from each class. And like ultimate sort of mediums, it's like, oh yeah. Got you, bro. Okay, let me do a quick one more stretch on my wrist. And we'll start the next one because it's already been like 20 minutes. I wonder if I should add more stuff to my stream. I don't know. I try to make my stream look as professional as I can. Probably more I could do, but you know. I don't know. Maybe I can figure out how to get you guys on the chat to show on my screen. I don't know. Okay. Ow. My hand is sore. Probably have to put my brace on in a bit. Or after the stream. We'll find out. I could draw with my brace on. But I'll try to hold out for a bit. Next up is Spooky Juice. This one I was like, so like with the food collab, it was like you could get like 5 things, and I was like, well, I don't know if I want to do 5, but I'll do like 3. So I'll be like, oh, like a savory food, a drink, and then like a dessert. And like part of what I was doing was like, my music shut off? Oh no, it just was changing songs. But yeah, so the drink, at first I was gonna do like a glass of like Kool-Aid or something. Like something like that. But then I was just like randomly thinking, because I was trying to think of like a design for it or whatever. And I was just like, hey, I just randomly thought about it. I was like, oh, hey, I haven't had like a juice box in a while because I'm an adult. And then I just made me go, wait a minute. I want to draw a juice box. Get some whimsy in there. Yeah. And then, yeah, here we are. So yeah, now we're drawing a juice box. And then I was like, oh yeah, I can call it. And I was like, what to call it? And I was like, Spooky Juice, because it just sounds funny to me. I don't know. I'm trying to think, do I want to like round out the edges? Like if I just like... make it a bit more round. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of... I've been trying to do as much as I can for my shop, you know? I need to make more, like, promotional videos for it. Because I know I haven't talked about it in a bit. I mean, yeah, I keep doing streams about making stuff on it. But, like, when it comes to, like, just videos in general, not everybody watches my streams. So they don't know. They don't know that every night... Okay. So yeah, I guess I just don't know exactly what to make for it, like promotional stuff for it. I don't know what to do. And it's kind of like, do I have enough new stuff to show off? I mean, I guess I kind of do to a point. I don't know. There's like one audio where it's like, oh, support small businesses, and they do it. So it's like maybe using that audio could be something. Let me... I'm just trying to figure out what works, I guess. Like, after, like, okay, well, what new things can I add? What, like, things can I do to, like, show off the store more? And that's also been like joining so many like little collabs. I try to find ones that's like, oh, I'm interested in that. Or, like, oh, I don't mind making stuff for that. Like this food one was like, oh, I don't mind making food art. I was actually kind of thinking about it anyway. Okay, we'll make the straw like this high C one and it's like colored. There you go, gang. We're figuring it out. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't do shit. Let me put like this one, like a layer behind it. And then just erase, I guess. Maybe not that bad. Or maybe I should like do it like try to figure this out. Figure out how to draw a juice box. We're learning something new every day. That's probably good enough. Okay, and then I want to do the lettering on a different layer because I have ideas for it. Spooky juice. Oh my god, I can't draw. Copy paste, baby. Would y'all buy this if y'all saw this like at a market? Okay, I don't like the way that looks. Okay. We're getting there, gang. We're getting there. Spooky juice. Ta-da! Okay, we're working it out. We're working it out, gang. Figuring it out. trying to make sure I'm facing the. Okay, percentage goes this way. Yeah, that's something. Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna draw this little skull guy. Oh no, a lot of my shop is ghosts, so I was trying to spice it up, put some skeletons. I draw a lot of ghosts. Oh my god. And but like, yeah, I like ghosts. I have more art planned for ghosts, but I also wanted to just also really like skeletons, so we gotta throw some skeletons in there. This guy almost like the guy on my persona. Little skeleton on my persona. It's not him though, but it almost looks like him. If I didn't give him the cheekbones, he would look like the skeleton on my shirt, on my persona. Alrighty. We got it, we got it, we got it. Damn it. Alright, spooky juice. And then draw some bats. Spooky juice. Okay. You're getting it done, chat. I'm on the wrong fucking layer. Oh my god, I hate when my fucking program does that shit. I thought it was like really pixelated for a second. It just looked like that for a minute, but it's not, so. But I've been sneezing all day, dude. It sucks. Part of it was because I was doing like, I was cleaning, and I think I was just kicking up a lot of dust, and then like the smell of like the Lysol I was using just like triggered something. Bless you, thank you. Was it loud? My god. I'm just not gonna put something on that. We'll just leave it. Spooky juice. Would you guys drink spooky juice? Oh my god. on pause. I just need to like, my foot's falling asleep. Maybe a darker purple. 100%. God. Let's do ×3. Thank you. Oh, I should make the top a different color, huh? I don't know, do I want this purple or do I want like more of a... Figured out colors, gang. Just give me a minute. Maybe something like that. And like make it this purple, but just make it like a brighter purple. Not like that. Okay. Okay, and then I was gonna... Let me just see what this looks like so that I can fix it. Select, that's what I was trying to grab. They're like what, by 10? Figure it out. Oh, maybe that's good. I think I want to make it bigger though. My thing now is that it's reaching on top. Hold on, let me figure this out. No, stop it. Oh, okay. God damn it. Okay, and now we adjust. And then we'll just like fill that in. We're figuring stuff out, gang. We're figuring stuff out. Something I had an idea for like these ones is like, oh, it's a ghost. It's a ghost. Ooh. I might need to make those white though. Let me try something. Okay, sorry. I was like locking in. I just realized how I was quiet for a while. It's locking in chat. Let's try to figure this out. Oh, I know why. Okay, well then we'll just do it above it. Oh my god. Okay, y'all see the vision shot. You see what we're going for. Spooky use. What are we looking like, Chad? Does this look good? This is a good idea. I see, yeah, is this a good idea? Is this good? Spooky juice. Yeah. You know, I could also do it, maybe. Just thinking. A different color. For the rest, so that white stands out, maybe? Like, make it yellow, or... Working it out, gang. This might be a good idea. So, lighter color, maybe. Well, that's just pink. I don't know, what are we thinking, chat? Does this look good? What are we looking like? Is this a good idea? Is it a good idea here, or should we not do that? Oh, right. Yeah, let me know. Is this a good idea, or should I do something else? Nope, not that one yet. Hi. All right, we're figuring it out, chat. We are figuring it out. Nah. You're designing on the spot here. That might be good. And then, I don't know, it's an idea. Yeah, something like that. What do we look like? What do we think? I think I like this. Yeah, I think I like it. This is looking cutesies. Now let's do some shading. For this, yeah, I guess a purple shading. It's like all of it's purple. We will shade straw. Alright, we're getting it done. Be free to talk to me about whatever. Be free to chat. God damn it. I hate when it does that. It's like the smallest bit's open and then it's just like, nope, not gonna work. Okay, now I'm gonna do a bit of highlights here just to, you know, make it pop a little. Can't see where it's going. And then the straw. And then plastic has a bit of a shine to it, you know? Not like much rendering to do here, since, you know, it's just a juice box. Okay. That might be it. Again, I don't need too much on this one since just a juice box. Alrighty. Let's take another little break and we will see if we can finish the last one. Oh my god, I need to stretch. Oh my god. My back. My back. Where's my pencil? It fell. Oh, never mind. I lied, it didn't fall. I thought it did, but it didn't. My leg's asleep. I don't even know if y'all can hear me from here. Am I too far away? I'm like right, I'm just standing. It's in my spooky juice. I zoomed in too much. There we go. Would y'all drink spooky juice IRL in real life? Aye, alright. We're making good progress, chat. We're making good progress. Aye. So how are we feeling? How are we feeling? Huh? How are we feeling so far? I'm sorry if I'm not having been as entertaining. I just been like really focused and I just can't think of anything to say. I'm struggling. Random question, I guess, since you know I'm out here making me some merch, making me some art for my shop. What kind of things would y'all like want? Like not like so far fandoms or like Isofar, which that also wouldn't be a bad thing to know, but like what kind of merch do y'all want? Do y'all want like stickers? Do y'all want keychains? Do y'all want buttons or like pins? Do y'all want like tote bags or standees? Like what kind of merch would you want? Like what type of merch? I guess I say what type of merch would y'all want? Would y'all want like more prints? Do y'all want to buy more? Because I know people like tote bags. People like standees. I know people like buttons or like pins. Like not like pen, like the right way, but pins, like the kind of like a button, but different. Though I think ACGGOODS only does, they don't do like enamel pins, they do like acrylic pins, but like same thing, right? Same idea. Would you want like I don't know, just like what type of stuff do you want? You want more like if a keychain, we want more like minis, like we're like almost like a phone charm maybe. Like sort of like little phone charms. You want like a certain type of keychains. You want magnets? Like what would y'all be interested in? Because I've been meaning to like make different types, I guess, of merch. Something I've been thinking about was like I have those pride werewolves, and I've been thinking maybe making them also into buttons. Since like I know people would like sometimes people like to put like their flags or like their stuff like on like their backpacks like with like buttons or whatever, like pins. So I've been considering making my werewolves into buttons, maybe. But then also trying to think of like designs I could make that would be really good for buttons. Like, you know, just trying different things, because something I'm trying to like work on is like, because a lot of my shop right now is stickers and keychains. I have like 3 prints and that's it. Everything else is stickers and keychains. So I've been meaning to make different types of merch too. Like I want to start making maybe some standees, maybe some more special keychains, like not just generic, like because sometimes some of the keychains on the place have like gimmicks or whatever. Like I've seen ones that are magnetic. I've seen there's like some where like where we're connecting, like there's like the big one is like a little dangling thing, like, you know, just stuff. And, you know, lot of stuff I want to make. I just want to slowly build up my shop and just hopefully get it to a point where I'll get some money off of it before I graduate college, maybe. Since, like, you know, the biggest thing with college students is that they don't know what the fuck they're doing and they have no, like, real income outside of college. Because, like, you know, you just got out and usually that's when you're trying to, like, make good on that degree. And I'm trying that right now. Maybe I can find some art place to work for after college, but right now I'm trying to at the least, you know, try to be self-sustaining. Cause that's my real, is to be self-employed. Like, that's my real goal, but, you know, get what you can in the meantime, right? Okay, let me do some stretches. Ow, my hand. And we will try to work on the last art piece. Some cheesecake. What you been doing? Oh, hi. Welcome to the stream. We've been, working on art. I joined another collab on ACGGOODS because of course I did. And it was food. So we were working on some food art. We've only got 2 done so far. I have 1 more left. Oh, that's not it. This is the first one we did. So yeah, this is the first one we did. We did, some pizza skulls. Been the Comic-Con do my dress up drawing. Oh, that's so cool. How's Comic-Con? I want to go to a convention sometime. I definitely want to event at a convention, but that's like more in the future. Yeah. I also heard a lot about my dress up darling. I've been somewhat interested, but I don't know. Watch Goodbye Laura SS3. Oh yeah, Goodbye Laura. Oh my god, I've been seeing so much about that anime. It looks really good. I'm just bad at watching shows, but that one looks good. It's one I've been like considering just because it looks really cute. Good, yeah. But yeah, so we made some pizza skulls, and then this is the one we just finished, Spooky Juice. And then yeah, so we got 1 more, which is this cheesecake design, but I'm taking a quick break because I basically just finished the juice one. I've watched a little bit, yeah. I'm on my dress up only season 2 episode 17. Oh damn, there's 2 seasons. I forget how long. I never knew how long my dress up darling was, so I didn't realize there was 2 seasons. Yeah, for that anime's cute. Like, it's just like a little slice of life, sort of. I know people love the girl from My Dress Up Darling, so yeah. And honestly, she looks fun too, so I got a lot of animes I need to watch. What I was kind of thinking about watching again was Freerun, because I got a Freerun figure, but I haven't finished watching Freerun, so I'm kind of doing it so I could make good on that purchase. It was a really good figurine, it was cheap, so I got it. I recently just finished rewatching anime. It's like Plus Size Misadventures in Love. It's a really cute little like anime. I just love the main girl, because I just love her little like self-love like thing. Like, oh, I love her. I'm a bougie girl sometimes. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. It looks like you're pretty, you know, decent way in. So that's good. But yeah, so like Free Run was one. If I wanted to watch more of the Pretty Cures, like more magical girl anime. I guess I have One Piece. I've been trying to watch One Piece. I want AOT season 1 episode 7. Oh, cool. Attack on Titan. Rumbling, it's coming, rumbling. Okay. Yeah. Like Free Run, I'm on like episode 14 of season 1. Like I was watching it when I first came out, and then I just like forgot. And One Piece, I don't fucking remember the episode, but I know it's Thriller Bark. And then like I finished the first like season of Pretty Cure, like was just Pretty Cure like the original. And I'm debating if I want to watch one of the other ones, like Tropical Rogue or like Pretty Cure a la Mode. If I want to watch the next one in that one, which is I think it's Max Heart. I've been watching more anime a lot. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch more anime too, especially there's like new ones that are coming out. Like damn, like Witch Hat Atelier. I've been wanting to watch Witch Hat Atelier. I've been wanting to watch Demons of the Shadow Realm because it's made by the same person who made Full Metal. So like, I want it. I read the first manga, so like I was interested. I think one of them was like Summer Hikaru died. I've been thinking about watching that one. You know, get some horror anime in there. That's not really an anime, but my sister kind of wants me to watch Alien Stage because she just watched it and was traumatized. So I might watch that with her at some point. Not sure yet. Yeah, and then like Free Run was one, and then I don't know. There's a couple of animes I've been like are in the back of my mind. There's some of those like villainess animes I've been hearing. Some of them were pretty good. I've been trying to like I think about watching about some of those. And then more magical girl anime in general. Like I have so many shows I want to watch, but just like haven't got around to it basically. But yeah, no, it's cool you're watching more. In the Freezing season 1 episode 18. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think me is like I struggle with like I always like stick with one anime and it's hard for me to flip flop. I could do it, but like it's kind of like I have to finish this one and then like I just get stuck. I know like One Piece is not possible, right? Because One Piece is like over 1,000 episodes. And I don't know. I've been having like I like One Piece, I do, but then there's just some weird shit about it sometimes, and it's just like I don't know. It's like I mean I thought this since the beginning, to be honest, but like you know. You know, so there's all that. What's your favorite JoJo stan? Uh, my favorite. Oh, that's a hard question. There's too many good ones. God, give me a minute. um, I'm just gonna say one, but this is not like one and be all because I have favorite stands for like each like part. So like I guess one would be I'll just say one. Okay, Magician's Red. I love Magician's Red. I'm sad Magician's Red doesn't get used enough in part 3. Like if I had to say like each season I probably have a favorite stand, but it's hard for me to pick one. But that's one of my favorites is Magician's Red. Let's just say that. Okay, let me shake my hand off and I will get started on the last design. These are probably all going to be stickers in me shop. And yeah, and I did finish Jolene already, so I've been working on Johnny. Currently drawing Chiikawa characters in my style. Oh, that's cool. I love Chiikawa. Two dana. How much is it? Two dana. Before drawing them as human. Aw. Oh, wait, that's cute. Wait, I love that. So cute. Yeah, I've been meaning to, like, start making more, like, actual videos instead of just streams. I just do streams because they're, like, a hell of a lot easier. But I've been doing more videos. I'm trying to do like art related ones because I know that was something that was like talked about before. I just don't remember all the challenges it was mentioned. I have to go back to that stream when that happened and like figure out what was mentioned. But that's the thing I've been thinking about was doing more like art related videos maybe. I have this one video saved up. It was like a clip compilation of one of my first streams when I got back to streaming, where chat was making fun of me. Mostly aka my family, but so like I was gonna do that and then start making videos again. I could also go back and clip some of my older streams too and try to like make those a thing. I didn't record my streams, but I could always just screen record from what my VODs are. So, hee. Okay, let's work on the last one, gang. Making some cheesecake. But yeah, I have thought about doing ones of like characters as humans, or like a challenge of like, oh, make these like aesthetics into characters, or like just stuff like that. Or just make videos of maybe start doing speed paints again. Because I haven't been recording any of my shit lately, just because I have not had the energy to do so. So I've been meaning to start maybe making more speed paints again. So I could start doing kind of videos like I used to do. Maybe just more of a purpose, maybe. I was about maybe trying to go back and do some story times. That's something I had tried to do, but like I kind of stopped because I just felt like I didn't have any stories to tell. Because I am kind of trying to be like slightly private to a point. So it's hard for me to find stories that like are good enough. So that's why like I don't do much of those. It went out like that. Oh my god, I can't draw. Okay. Okay. Okay, how are we gonna draw whipped cream to move what surfaces I have? I'm gonna cry, hold on. I still also probably should make it shorts again. But I don't know, my last two shorts I've done on YouTube have like flopped hard. It's a bit discouraging, but I don't know. Like I did better on them on Instagram, and that's because I didn't really get interaction. I just got lower views. Okay, what can you do? Because YouTube's mad at me for not posting as often. It's like not like I have been streaming almost every week, but you know, YouTube's a bitch. 6 likes. The 6 likes on this live? Oh shit, you're right. That's so cool. I don't think I've gotten that much. Except for like hold on, let me makes more like a cookie. I meant your stream likes. Yeah, I know, I just noticed it. I'm like, oh shit, you're right. Yay. I don't think my last stream got. I think I got that. I think I got that. I don't remember. But that's so cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm getting that like. I know 2 of them were from before the stream. Because I scheduled the stream a lot earlier than I usually do. Because usually I wait till like the day before the stream. But I decided to schedule it a little sooner. Just to see what would happen. And I mean, like, yeah, I saw some likes and stuff, so I know some people were paying attention. Maybe they had put notifications on so they wouldn't miss it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna stream next week for like on Wednesday instead of Saturday because I'm gonna be leaving again to like hang out with the fam one more time before, you know, school starts. Ah, damn it. Oh my god. Trying to draw this drizzle, and I can't do it. I've been Instagram breaks for posting a lot for art because my mental health goes busy from online and posting to different socials. No, yeah. Honestly, that's something I've been worried about is like overworking because I feel like I've been like doing a lot with like trying to make sure my art, like I'm always working on something. You know? Like if it's my comic or if it's stuff for the store, like I've been drawing a lot. But I don't know. I guess just because like, it kind of feels like I have nothing else to do. Like, if I'm not doing this, what am I going to be doing? So then I just do it. But it is very important to take breaks from art. Sometimes it's important to take breaks from art. It's important to take breaks from social media. Something I should probably be doing, but I guess do as I say, not as I do. So glad you're, you know, taking a break. You know, take care of your mental health. Like that's the most important thing. Not socials and everything. Okay, that's some cheesecake. Alrighty, gang. What do you think of lineless without line art for art? I did draw a lot of lineless as a young teen. Now I sometimes do without line art. I think lineless art can be really cool. Like I've seen a lot of like people who do like, you know, lineless art, and it's really neat. It's really neat to see what they do. I think it's cool. You know, everyone's got their own style, and like the people who do lineless are like every artist are very talented and they're very skilled. Yes, lineless is good. I have no issues with lineless art. Sure, it's not something I personally do because I personally like to draw in line art style, but I have absolutely no problem with people who do line art, like, lineless art. Because it's cool, you know? Because it's definitely a little more difficult in certain cases, and like, it's really neat to see what people can make. Sometimes you don't even understand. Sometimes you don't even catch this line, no liner until you like, they tell you, or you just like, oh shit, wait. So yeah, like, lineless art is cool. I'm not issue with it. Okay, let's do a little orange. I'm on the wrong layer. Let's see. I think I like the first color better. I'm on a little yellow. And then I might just do something where it's like just a teeny bit darker on top. It's like, you know, New York style cheesecake sometimes looks like that. Maybe for 6th fan art challenge. For future video. Yeah, maybe some fan art. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me do a little orange. Found you on Insta? Oh boy. Yep, I have all my stuff shows on my link tree, so. And everything's the same everywhere, so. I don't know, I'm trying to be like, I want this to be slightly darker than the bottom of the cheesecake, but I don't know, part of me like, this won't be too distinct. I don't know. That or I should just say fuck it and just make it the same color. Because sometimes they are the same color. Like this one looks like it's all the same. You know what? Just make it the same color. If later we decide it's not good, then we'll fix it, but you sometimes do fandom comics outside of OC content. I haven't really made too many fandom comics. Like I did in the past when I was like a kid. But like recently, no, I have not done fandom comics, really. I have thought of doing like some stuff for like JoJo's. Like I was like, oh, what if I do like some like reels or stuff with like JoJo stuff. But haven't gotten around to, but that was like an idea. I used to make fandom comics when I was a kid. Opposite art style challenge future video idea. Oh yeah, that's an idea. I remember when that was like a big trend. Where everyone was doing that. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be hard. I know one would be like, what's it? No big eyes. Because like, my eyes are fucking huge when I draw them. They got smaller with the years, because they used to take up the whole fucking face, like when I first started trying to draw. But then, like, as I got older, they got a bit smaller, but they were still big. Honestly, something that was kind of funny was, so like when I did painting classes, right? And like one of the lessons was like, one of the things they made you do was like, oh, you need to draw portraits and stuff and like use references. So like, basically realistic portraits. And I'm like, whoo boy. I'm not very good at that. Like, I don't draw realism. but I still tried to like my best. Like I did draw one like pretty realistic portrait, but that's because I was straight up tracing, which is what he told us to do. I wasn't cheating because it was just like a first time practice. You could write down what your cell has for opposite our cell. Yeah, no, I could. But so when it came to like this project where it was like, oh, draw realistic portrait, and like a lot of it too was like, yeah, realistic portrait was supposed to be more like color, so it was just like, you know, draw with these like colors and like figure out your color theory bullshit. So I was like, okay. I'm on the wrong layer. So I did it, and I did my damnedest best to make the eyes smaller, which they were smaller than, you know, how I usually draw, but they were still big in terms of like, you know, realism. But turns out when I ended up showing it off and I was like, oh, it's not that great, my art professor really loved it. He was like, oh, it's so cool. Oh, this is so neat. Oh my god, you know, like I love your style of like portraiture. And he was like asking me like after class, he asked me, it was like, hey, do you draw like this? Like, have you done this style before? And I was like, no, I haven't, because I don't paint and I don't do portraits like this. And he was like, oh, well, it's really good and you should do more portraits like this. Like, you should do more things like this. And it was like, so that definitely boosted my confidence, like really, like definitely boosted my confidence when it came to that. And I think every time I mention like it's not realistic, because it really wasn't. Like I think it was like, if you really had to call it something, it was like semi-realistic, but even then. But they were like, well, you know, you got like the colors right, and I think even they said like it is realistic to a point, because like I'm rendering it realistically, but then it's just that the you know, like all the portraits may not be super like photorealistic, but generally it is like realistic when it comes to the way the rendering is. It was just that this like the, I guess the anatomy proportions weren't, but the rendering was closer to a realistic or semi-realistic. So that was cool. Alrighty, let's when are you gonna do for August? Soon. Well, August is a little bit, I'm not totally sure yet, just because, like, that's when I start college again. So it's gonna be a bit of figuring out. Hopefully, if things go the way I'm planning, that I'll have a job. So I'll be working. As well as, like, starting school again. And that's honestly, that's what it is. It's like, I'm worried for, like, school. How many minutes for the stream? I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna keep going until I finish this drawing. Okay, I think we're gonna try one of these, like how we did the pizza skulls. You know, because the pizza skulls like somewhat realistically. We'll try that with the cheesecake. But yeah, August is a bit of like a in the air. I think I'm gonna try to keep consistent with my schedule of like streaming every Saturday. But if it comes to like me having to cut down because of school, I will. Maybe instead of every week, it'd be like every other week, maybe. But the reaction vids depends hours on you finish. Where's on you finish in the core episodes? For my reactions, I mean, I'll still keep doing those. How long I stream for this honestly depends on the series. Cause like I know the next one that got voted was Mandela, the Mandela catalog, and I know Mandela catalog is really fucking long. Cause I don't think it has as many episodes as like Vita Carnis or Walton Files did, but they're a lot longer episodes. Like most of them are like 20-30 minutes. So with something like that, I think I would do something where it's like I'll watch some of it on stream and then watch the rest at later time kind of thing. But if it's like shorter, I could finish it. I mean, I'm not used to going so long as like I have been with the streams with like the analog quarter ones, but you know, it depends. If the series is shorter or like episodes aren't that long, then I will try to finish it all on stream. But ones I know are super long, those are probably gonna have to wait, or I was gonna have to like I'll do them, but then I'll have to like do them in parts. So like since most of them are like 4 to 5 hours, that's probably gonna be like closer to what they're gonna be. But yeah, no, we'll work it out. It's all gonna just depend on. It'll change depending on what the series is. All depends. But yeah, I know I have some stuff to make for like my shops. I'll just kind of just be like still doing that. Is airbrush for shading? Yes, we are shading with the airbrush. Cause like I'm kind of trying to do like somewhat more realistically to a point. So for that, I'm using the airbrush. You know, this is what we're going for, what we're trying to go for. That's kind of what I did for these skulls. I was using airbrush. There's probably a better way to do this, but I just want to use the airbrush. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I guess it's not really much to highlight. Just kidding, JK. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Damn. What do you think of graffiti street wall art? I think they're pretty good. Yeah, no, I think graffiti's really cool. It definitely takes a lot of talent to make it. You know? Cause I mean you get like it's still art, and like, you know, it takes people a good amount of practice to, you know, figure out how to do it. Okay, that should be good. We didn't go too crazy with these. They don't got a lot of shades like the what's it? The pizza skulls did, because the pizza skulls had a lot of shit. Is there like, I wonder what this would look like. Hold on, I just want to try something. I'm just trying things, hold on. this work for like cheesecake texture. Maybe not. We're just trying things. If I want to keep going, I could just leave it, to be fair. Or just add in myself. I thought the stream was actually cooking stream. I thought it was actually one based on me in real life. Yeah, no, we're not cooking. We're not. I'm not. Y'all can't see my face yet. But you're not cooking IRL. I don't know. It's like, I'm not like against the idea of showing my face too much. I don't know. It's like, I don't think it's something I want to do at the moment. I'm just gonna add it myself. Or just leave it. I don't know. I probably could just leave it. You know, fuck it. I'm not gonna mess with the textures. Okay. I think if I do decide to like show my face, because something I want to do eventually, right, is art conventions, and something I see a lot of people do. Hello, welcome to the stream. You're new. Hello, welcome. We love some newcomers. Everybody's welcome. We're just cooking. Oh, that's not the right color. Yee. Yeah, yellow. Okay, maybe not that purple. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we are just, we are vibing, we are chilling, we are making art. Food art. You're good? Yay, that's good. Yeah, we are just hanging out. Okay, this one, I think I am gonna go for what I was going for. Different layer, and we're making it a multiply layer. We'll do it like that. Trust processing, I got this. But yeah, we are making some food art. This is our last one that we're working on before I end the stream. We finished 2 other ones. You want to see them real fast? This is the first one we did, some pizza skulls. Food looks yummy, thanks. Yeah, first one we did was pizza skulls, and then we did some spooky juice. Just for fun, and now it's cheesecake. Cheesecake. Okay, then multiply. That's on it. Multiply. Okay, that still probably wasn't the right color. Damn, this is hard. Give us a minute. Oh, you know something? I know something. Yeah, so we are working on some art. Okay, this is better. I think what it was that I had the opacity a little too high, so it was like making things real dark, which like normally is okay, but since I'm just trying to build up colors, it's like just looked off. Yeah, okay, we'll count that. That's not too bad. Damn it. I keep forgetting to grab the right thing. Okay, and then we'll just Get a little bitty. And that's not it. Fuck, damn it. There we go. Hello, you're welcome. We drawing some food. A cheap cake, which are cheesecake, my favorite. But yeah, this is my last one. We made some pizza skulls, and we made spooky juice. This is your boy, spooky juice. And now we're making cheesecake. Get darker. I use IBS paint. They love Ibis paint. Sorry, it was kind of late. You good? All of y'all are late to me. Like, my thing's delayed, so I never see y'all's thing when y'all actually say it. But that's okay. Who's your favorite X-Men? Oh, shit. Okay, so first things first, I am not the biggest expert on X-Men. I know about them. I've been into them for a bit, but not like enough to like know every single one. But if I had to just pick one from the ones I do know, it's Gambit. It's Gambit and Rogue. Because that's what they're the ones who got me into like interested in X-Men. Because they were out in Marvel's Rivals and I thought they were really cute together, so I got like interested in like X-Men and stuff. Not enough to be like an expert or like to know a lot, but like I know about him. I wonder if I could like make it more, but then just ooh, not like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, now let's do these. That's not the right one. Okay, we're almost there, gang. Yippee! 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 I am wrong too again! I'm back in the fucking building again. Oh my god. Alright. Wrong layer. Do you plan on making a redrawing old art vid future? Idiot. Actually I have thought about it. Like I was watching one of my old videos where I drew like Swan Lake and stuff, and I was like, oh, that'd be maybe something I could redraw. Or just like what's it? But yeah, that, and there's a lot of old art I have where I'm like, oh, you know, this idea wasn't like half bad, so I wanted to redraw it. And then yeah, I could just make a video about it and be like my art journey or whatever. Or like here's like, oh, here's what I learned kind of thing. From like here to now. There's a lot of art I want to redraw. But yeah, I definitely can make one of those a video. Art from 8th grade. Oh god. 8th grade was a rough time, man. Yeah, I have some of my old sketchbooks, so I could definitely like look through it. We're gonna add some lighter colors, and then we might go in with some shine just to like. Oh, what's it? Like a part more because it's caramel, so you know, it's shiny. You like cats? I like cats. Cats are cute. I have a cat. She's a cranky old lady, but I love her. That's taking forever. Actually, it's not. It's actually probably be like, what, this is like about 3 hours. And then last thing I want to add is just go back in and add some shine. Like how I usually do it, and then just have that be. Just some extra pizzazz since it's caramel. And caramel has always like a little shine to it, so. Raspberry or lemon pie? I usually don't like fruit pies, but I guess if I had to eat one, I would do a lemon pie. I mean, because I've had like lemon cake and stuff before, so maybe lemon pie. Usually I don't like a lot of like fruit pies and stuff. I don't know, it just throws me off. I'm picky. But yeah, I guess I would try a lemon pie. Raspberry doesn't sound too bad, but like I probably do a lemon pie. Cause I've had like lemon cake before, and I'm sure it's like similar. Like I'll know what I'm going into. Okay, and then, wow. Ooh. Is there a better door? Okay, that's better. Okay, I think I like that one better. I'm almost there, chat. We're almost there. Hold on, I just want to mess around with this a bit more, just to see if there's a dish that look like. Okay, we got dish. Decorate the vibe? No. Burn. Color dodges. Line just makes it washed out. You heard of Slime Rancher? I have heard of Slime Rancher. I indeed have had overheard. I know about Slime Rancher. Okay, and then last thing I think I want to add, just for some on the. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna. Add some pumpkin spice looking things. Oh god, maybe it's a little smaller. Make some brown, so it's like cinnamon. And then yeah. Just something on the cheesecake. Ta-da! We did it. Well, no, we did it. Actually, I forgot. I need to fix the line art. Almost forgot. That's gonna make it come all together. Like, this is cute. Don't get me wrong. But I have a way. Maybe planning to make fan art for Cookie Run Kingdom character fan art stream. Maybe, I don't know. I do love like the Cookie Run designs. I just haven't played Cookie Run in like a hot minute. Not because like the game itself is bad. If anything, it was just more of a me thing where I got really overwhelmed by it. But I do like the character designs. And I have characters I like. So. Would it be the worst thing in the world, you know? I thought about doing streams where I'm making bigger art pieces, maybe. Not just this short stuff. The short stuff's good, though. Because, you know, at least then the stream, or we should be finished by then. By the end of the stream. You know, more bigger art pieces. And then some of this, maybe. Pause OC challenge vid you found on YouTube and Insta. Oh yeah, shoot, that's a good idea. I remember doing some of those. I remember doing like 2 of them like a long time back, like when I first started like doing social media. I don't think I ever posted the video on YouTube. I did have it on Instagram. It's not available anymore. I'm pretty sure I archived it. But I did do that. So that's not a bad idea. That's not a half bad idea right there. Not a half bad idea. I find a couple of those here and there, and they seem really, some of them like, oh, that's kind of fun. Oop. Just went on to the wrong drawing. We're almost there, gang. We're just fixing up some of this line art and should be about done. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I have ideas for stuff I want to do for like videos. I just need to like, I guess, pick one and then figure out where to go from there. So they definitely give me some ideas, but I just gotta, you know, do them. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, and then we'll just do this one. It's gonna take a bit. There's a lot more little bits. Turn it for ah. Almost there. I think I'm just getting tired because I'm not talking as much. I haven't been very talkative this stream. I guess just don't know what to say. There we go. Did you almost there, guys? We're almost there. Okay, now we need to quick group. Do this one. And then we'll fix like these little bits here. By just like erasing them. Damn it. It's fine. But I want to erase these because it looks weird with it there. Alrighty, give us a minute. Got some fixing to do. Hopefully we can fix it without it looking too weird. Fuck. Alright. Let me figure this out. That's you. And maybe I could... Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying to like figure this out. It's like maybe if I use the smudge tool and just like do it like that. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Oh my god. I thought this would be over with, but I didn't realize it would mess up like this. There, damn. Erase, I gotta erase. I don't know, it's a smaller detail, maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. How are we looking? This don't look half bad, I think. I think that might be it. I think we might call it here. We got them all done. We got our pizza skulls, we got spooky juice, and we got cheesecake. Alrighty. I'm gonna call it here. I'm tired. I wasn't even talking through that last bit. I was just like focusing on trying to like fix the little bit of drizzle that was on there. But I really like how all these turned out. I like doing the stream. It's nice to talk to y'all, but definitely think I'm gonna head out now. I need to lay down. But yeah, so for next stream, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna work on yet. Probably some art. You know, get like something art done related before I leave for my little vacation. I'll probably be drawing during it, at least maybe not as often, but like a bit. Since I still got like stuff to do, but yeah, so that is it for the stream. Thank y'all for hopping on. Oh, I did not see all of these chats, but yeah. But yeah, so I'll be leaving. My stream schedule for August, I don't really have a schedule. Usually it's just every Saturday. I'm gonna try to keep it that way. If it changes, I'll let y'all know. And yep, we did it. I'ma head out. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for being here. Bye bye. If I could like, I think to load in.